Every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Every single day, and every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see you belong to me?
Hey, Sly.
Hey, Sly, get Carmelita.
With every step you take, every move you make, and every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. Since you've gone, I've been lost without a trace. I dream at night, I can only see your face. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. I feel so cold and I long for your embrace. I keep crying, baby, baby.
Hey, bro. Hey, Diamond Sky, AJ, Violet, Vera.
Hello, Sky. Hey, Crimson. Asriel. Whatever. Dirt. Mud. Huh? Of course, we always have to give each other shit. It's the law, you know this.
Just sharing the show out, and then we'll get started.
I'll be watching you, every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break. I'll be watching you every single day, every word you say. I'll be watching you.
Hey, Jiggles.
Hey, Jig. Welcome to the stream.
Hear 'em loud and clear, telling me to listen. Whispers in my ear, nothing can compare. world turns. The heart beats not only in my chest, but the heart in these streets. So when they feel this, they feel me, but I can't feel nothing outside these Drake beats. I am from the city of evil, came from the
Isabella.
bottom, standing
Welcome
on
to the
top of what's
stream.
supposed to be my coffin. What's up? Inception shows me as a dead
Good
man
evening,
walking.
everybody, and
But
welcome
reflection
to
shows this
Blood
kid
Moon
still
Wrestling
got it.
Federation.
Let it be known, I got the
Tag team episode of Moonlit Savagery. I'm your host, Crushing Kelly Black, alongside me, the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black.
Sup?
Can you bring that screen back up? Thank you. This is what we got in store for tonight's episode. As I stated on past shows, I have been gathering all the challenges that have been laid out from when we did challenge shows. This happens to be one of them. Kind of like a who's the which couple is basically hot shit. So Violet made the challenge. Her and Lucian U-Taker taking on Jack and Andromeda U-Taker in a 30-minute Iron Man. Balls count anywhere. It's suggested only guitars and Janice for the weapons. Next up, the return of the Last Outlaws, JW Caliber and Wild Mad Outlaw, in triple threat action, 2 out of 3 falls, with the Legacies chasing Michael Nightwalker in Texas Heat's Jake and Austin Bagwell. Next up, newly reformed since for the BMWF Reckoning, sticking together as a tag team in the Mythic Legends, Jen Richards and Lady Devil. That'll be fun, having LD's team take on the Unbreakable Brothers, Brooklyn Joker and Leo Angel. Sorry, not sorry, Joker. I'm rooting on LD and Jen.
I'll root on whoever pays me more money.
Okay, Clinton. I doubt he's lurking in the booth. The return of an intergender tag team, Mason and Demonia Nightwalker, Gramo Anam, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm going to end up hearing
that
it.
is how it is. Yes.
And if I'm saying it wrong, of course I'm going to be hearing it in my DMs, so either way.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like we hear everything else.
Exactly. Nothing new. They're taking on Broken Halos, Onska and Angelina Devereaux in a 2 out of 3 tables match. Next up, another way of tag team action, having a one half of a couple go up against each other. Dark Coven's Evil Shulky and Celine U-Taker taking on the high grounds, Paul U-Taker and Clinton McCleary, in 1 fall to a finish knockout. Next up, recent challenge dropped in the server. Hardcore Texans coming back into intergender tag action. AJ and Diamond Sky taking on Colton Richards and Isabella of Thunderous Thorns. 2 out of 3 falls. Barbed wire bats, the only weapon. Oh God, really, Violet? Hey, Primetime. Hey, Kyle. Welcome to the stream. Akira is going to be in action tonight, Kyle. Next up, triple threat tag. Again, 2 out of 3 falls. We've got the Clown Busters, Super Stevie and Sarah Richards, Silent Death, Whisper and Jade Bagwell, and the Spellfire Syndicates, Lissa U-Taker and Vera Richards. Next up, 30-minute Iron Man. Pin sub, balls count anywhere. The Nightshade Covenants, Rose Tagaya and Liliana Lancaster taking on the Black Widows, Kasara U-Taker and Akira Young. Then, a special challenge made out by one Mrs. U-Taker. directed to Marcus Corbin. But for tag action, has special privileges if Marcus's team ends up winning this matchup. So it's Marcus and Angela Corbin of Aristai taking on Heaven and Hell's Mr. and Mrs. U-Taker. Inside Hell in a Cell, 2 out of 3 pin sub.
The little co-host is staring at me like she wants to start screaming. So.
Surprise. As I said before, starting us off, Celestial Nightmares taking on Ravenclaw. I got it. Yeah, she just slipped a check of $1 trillion to you to cheer on her and Lucian. Coming out first, at 6'6", weighing 250 pounds, Lucian U-Taker. And his tag team partner at 5'8", weighing 136 pounds, Violet U-Taker. From Parts Unknown, Celestial Nightmares. Yeah, we're Violet. I saw you pass on that check. You can't get past.
Terms and conditions may apply. I'm not rooting for any team. I don't cheer against my godchildren or my children, so.
Yeah. And Violet, you're better than giving people bribes. Just show them what you can do in the ring.
Whispers in the walls again.
Oh god, she basically took your... It's the one who pays you the most, literally. Coming up next, their opponents at 5'11", weighing 240 pounds, Jack U-Taker. And at 5'7", weighing 137 pounds, Andromeda U-Taker. Both hailing from the bayous of New Orleans, Louisiana, Ravenclaw. Oh jeez, Kyle, really? So seriously, you don't get fined. Either that, or so Akira doesn't get pissed that you missed her match by not showing up. Is that really Vera? Oh god. So they get a participation check. Participation fine. Oh jeez. As I said before, 30-minute Iron Man. Guitars and Janice, the only weapons allowed.
I'm the silence in the roar. Tear your world down to the core. Let me in and I'll be your
Jeez. Your presence means you have to pay up. Oh, jeez. Andromeda going after Lucian.
Hey, LD, you're in a match later.
Yep, you and Jen are tagging to get today for with as Mythic Legends, taking on Joker and Leo. And then, oh really, Vera? Money's for us to do babysitting. Okay. Oh God, Vera's giving you the puppy dog eyes. Does she have to pay for it to even be there?
No.
It's more. It's
Vera, or Violet, you don't even need to pay.
that was Vera asking.
Yeah, I'm talking to Violet now. Violet, I appreciate the whole wanting to pay us to watch the triplets, but you don't need to pay us to watch the triplets.
It's kind of like, hello, we're related, so there's no, and we're
Your
not.
triplets are my family, and therefore I don't need to be paid to watch them.
Yeah.
I will do that willingly.
Yep. Unless it's a healthy competition behind that.
Unless it's Azrael, then he needs to pay me to watch Xander. Although Xander's too old to be watched, but when he was young enough to need to be watched, he would have had to pay me to watch him.
Yeah.
Considering from what Azrael told me, Xander, much like Ezra and Andromeda, was also a bit of a little shit, so.
A band of heathens.
Yeah, basically.
Janice taken out of the hands of Violet, cracked in the midsection by Jack, and now we're the back.
Once the triplets reach 2 or 3 years old and they can cause shenanigans, then we might revisit this conversation and I might want financial compensation. But right now, I think I'll be okay.
Ariel, Felix, and Cassius are gonna, no doubt, be brought into causing shenanigans. Check out the kids we had before them.
Shenanigans runs in the family, babe. It's not just us. Have you seen the shit Paul and Lita have done? The shit Mason, Chase.
I already know it runs throughout the entire fucking family.
I know. Why are you acting surprised about it?
I'm not acting surprised whatsoever. I'm no doubt in my mind that our triplets are gonna be dragged into some shit.
Of course, it's a rite of passage.
What, in order to give us more gray hairs? Cover!
I don't see what you're complaining about. You're gonna get gray hairs with their help or not. No, the hell you were not, Violet. I have known you since you were a little girl.
You are full of shit, Violet. Do not even try. If Andromeda wasn't the super innocent as a little girl, neither were you.
Considering her and Andromeda met when I think Andromeda was like 3-4 years old, yeah, I have known Violet for pretty much the vast majority of her life. No, you were not.
And Violet, my daughter's the one who ended up going all the way to fucking Japan when her dad and the rest of Desolation happened to be there, and I was running the show as a little girl doing a glass of water,
Yeah.
quarterling to him in Japan.
Yeah, like I said.
No innocence.
Doesn't matter how little or much water it is.
She'll find a way to get through.
Water, she can teleport through it to another source.
Yep.
Why?
in the chat. You want to say hi?
Hi, Jigs.
Asriel just said hi, Jiggles.
Oh no.
And
Okay,
said
what
you
did
wanna
I
say
walk
hi?
into?
Yeah.
say what I am.
Another heathen?
No, you said, do I want to say hi? Why do I need to say what I am?
I know.
I am what I am, and that's all that I am.
Okay, be gone and get the mail.
Jiggles was asking, what the hell did I walk into?
Jiggles, this is like a lot of the shit happening on my channel is a long running joke. My Blood Moon Wrestling Federation is basically built roster wise and notoriety by members of my family. So it wasn't all just me. This is why a big part of why the roster has lasted as long as it has. And plus, you takers, Nightwalkers, Blacks, anybody in relation to the family, you're gonna hear and see shenanigans, whether through storyline or any other
We're a
form of roleplay.
supernatural based company.
Yeah, Jigs. It's more of a supernatural based company, and Jigs.
Sort of like Tiny's Hell's Gate Wrestling.
Yeah, and Jigs. I know people like Tiny through Wrestler Unstoppable. I was a part of that crew who met a lot of the people that are now in the DWS. So that's partly why that's how I know Blaze and many other people that are remembering the good old days in WU. So yeah.
But basically, what you walked into is just an average everyday conversation of me calling my kids and grandkids heathenous little shits.
Yep. And
Yes, they are. They want to act like they're all innocent, especially Violet over there trying to act like she could do no wrong in the world.
And Vera's like, I was innocent as one because I was taken. Well, to a certain extent, you can claim that, Vera. But once you got around to all of us,
Anything you did before we met you, yes, you are innocent. Anything you have done since then,
no. Fuck no. So Jiggles, I know that Fusion ended up kind of jumping the gun, dropping his theme songs in my theme song channel. I've already told him in DMs, and I'm gonna also tell you too. If at any point you're getting in watching the show, you get interested down the line in joining, rating on people coming from my 2K24 roster still, and have a little bit of a wait list. But I will now that I'm also a part of y'all's server and company, I will definitely keep y'all in mind as a possible people to bring into the company if interested at any point. So just giving you a heads up. Yeah, even Asriel was in WU.
I was the only one who wasn't in WU. I met Tiny and all of them when Azrael brought me into the DWS.
Yep.
So.
Don't mind the littlest co-host. Onyx is just taking her rightful place in the window. Look here, Kyle. There's all the supernatural stuff around. Then there's me and my family who, while we have connected with the supernatural before, are more on the normal end of the scale.
I mean, we have our normal family members. Leon is dating Kasara. I'm pretty sure Mount Outlaw, he's family member. He's
through marriage between Michael and Rebel.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, we have
the way our family is intertwined, Jiggles, it's ridiculous. Hell,
we have connections to the Dragon family through marriages and all that stuff. We have connections through the U-Takers and stuff.
And the Nightwalkers, and through my time in WU, that's how I became the niece of The East Coast fast.
Sorry.
I will deal with that after the show.
Sorry, Azrael came in bringing in mail to us, so.
So that'll take precedence after the show. Anywho, yeah, through WU I ended up being through Love and Loyalty a niece of the East Coast bastard Morgan Nightwalker. So yeah,
By name, though, not like.
through connection. Through connection. Now I don't never carried the Nightwalker last name. Just the names of whomever I was with. So, whatever. Oh, she's saying she's so glad she's not part of a family. Oh, God.
Why? It makes things more fun and interesting.
And Isabella considering herself innocent. I have done nothing bad. Oh, just wait.
Thus far, you'll
Just
get
wait,
around
Isabella.
to it.
Just wait, Isabella.
Give it time.
She's like, oh, I lied. I am part of a family. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Really, Jigs? Sucky is your mother-in-law. Ew.
Who the hell was that? Someone from WU?
A succubus
Oh.
from
Someone
WU.
Oh, okay.
And everybody called her Sucky Bratty Pants. Yach. Her shenanigans were legendary. In the bad, and not the good way. A literal succubus.
But succubuses are fun.
Oh, God. Yeah, I remember her too well.
Lilith is a succubus. You didn't know that? That's the type of demon she is. She's a succubus.
Who basically sucks the life out of people. And for the legend of Sucky, it's been more of the male persuasion. Oh, you were married to Hellraiser. Oh, okay, Jigs. Okay, I think I have heard of Hellraiser. Yeah. I only remember certain people very well from those days, but yeah, I believe I may have remember him from a time maybe a match or two. I don't remember too clearly. Yeah. LD was in WU just like a lot of other people too, like Wild Matt, among others. So yeah, a lot of names in and out of that game. Anywho, right now we've got Ravenclaw at 3 falls to 0 for the Celestial Nightmares. Shot to the face. Oh, it cut. The camera shot cut away for a Dragon Twist cutter onto Jack by Lucian, and a ball in the. Wait a minute. Why is certain ball? I made this balls count anywhere, and yet it didn't count on the outside. That's weird. Hey, Joker. Welcome to the stream. And that pinfall attempt on Lucian ended up getting busted up. Yeah, I thought whatever Lucian was doing on the outside actually counted. But that's weird. Because it went to a 3 count. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Damn you, referee. Yeah, Joker, you and Leo are teaming up against Jen Richards and Lady Devil tonight. Cover on the outside. Busted up by Jack. Andromeda has Janice in hand. Whacks the midsection of Violet. Powerbomb onto Lucian and a cover by Jack. And another fall in the favor of Ravenclaw. Off the top turnbuckle to the floor onto Violet by Jack. And now Andromeda going for the cover. And another fall for Ravenclaw. Lucian was right there, but not soon enough to try and bust it up. Silver bullet onto Andromeda into the cover by Violet. Kick out at 2. And Violet slamming Jack face first onto the floor. Kick in the midsection by Lucian. Hoists up Jack into the power bomb. Looks like his head may have brushed against that went against that ring post. Now finally a fall that counts for Celestial Nightmares. Dragon Twist Cutter onto Jack. Now Lucian going for another fall. Kick out. Andromeda on the right hand side, snapping the arm back of Violet. Hey, Fusion, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Welcome to BMW Blood Moon Wrestling Federation's Moonlit Savagery, the tag team show. And another fall in the favor of Celestial Nightmares. Oh, now Jack with a suplex onto Violet. Sets her up with the armbar. Dia and Marie, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Oh, fireball in the face of Lucian. I believe Andromeda possibly sent that in his face. Either that or Jack. I also saw a big old ball of fire in his face.
That would be Andromeda. Jack doesn't have a fireball.
Well, now Jack with the cover on Violet. Fusion and Dia Marie showed up.
I don't know.
Okay, you're
I said hi in the chat.
okay. Andromeda whips Lucian onto the back of his head into the cover while Jack has the armbar applied onto Violet. And another fall in the favor of Ravenclaw.
Jack and Andromeda going into this match like they have something to prove.
Well, the way Violet worded her challenge in the challenge channel, yeah. There is such a phrase in this family called fuck around and find out.
I mean, to be fair, Andromeda was the one who started the stuff initially by joking around saying that her and Jack were the better couple, and Violet's challenge was just in response to Andromeda's statement. So.
Oh, and Fusion's like, thank you very much. You should know by now that when on one of us turns up, the other one isn't far behind. I understand that, Fusion.
Another fall for Jack and Andromeda.
Hey, what's up, J-Dub? Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Caliber.
You are up next. The Last Outlaws are going to be in action in triple threat tag against the Legacies, Michael and Chase Nightwalker, and Texas Heat's Austin and Jake Bagwell. So the Last Outlaws will be returning to form in the tag division tonight. Drop kick to the face on Jack from Lucian, and Violet going for Reaper's grasp onto Andromeda. And another fall in the favor of Celestial Nightmares. I just got a notification that's from Jigs and Fusions Company.
Feeling alright, Dia?
And Jack getting another fall in the favor of Ravenclaw on Violet.
Alright, Violet. I'm kind of disappointed in the performance of the match. I'm not going to lie. So, you're going to be meeting my ass in the ring on fucking Friday in a submission Iron Man match.
Book it, put the challenge, you know where to put it. So.
I know. I'm just saying, I know she can do better than what.
Yeah, so basically you're gonna pull an Azrael, make it like he did with Ezra, teaching him a lesson. You're gonna do the same for Violet. Submission on the outside, or now to the pin.
Yes, now both Lucian and Violet gonna get taught a lesson by me.
What are you thinking? One triple threat, one.
I'm facing them each one-on-one separately.
Okay. Well,
I'm giving Lucian his stipulation. He wanted a Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, I need to. I have yet to message him to let him know that the only way that either of us are going to honor his challenges to both of us are in each other's company, not our own.
I don't wrestle in my own
Yeah.
company, so if he wants to wrestle me, that match is gonna have to happen in
And-
vice versa.
And I have that one matchup we were talking about, that War Games match, that list of challenges. There's a way to still to do it without disregarding the win-loss record, because that's how we're doing things. Since I'm the only one who is not an official roster member, if my team ever even won that, the win-loss would just go in their favor, like as a single.
I don't really care. It does go against the whole fact of us not wrestling in our own companies. So that match, I'm probably just gonna try and have Dragonheart or AJ or somebody else book over.
Okay, I can easily just put that in that group chat and for Discord. That's fine. That way, not being unethical.
But no. Lucian ran his mouth yesterday because I messed up on a name 3 weeks ago and have since corrected said mistake, but he wants to feel froggy, so sure.
Yeah, and he even ended up sending the same shit to me.
His godfather will happily kick his ass if need be. And now Violet over here fucking slacking off.
And I meant everything I said in response to his challenge to me. Because yes, I did make maybe flubbed a little bit on the last name for Violet. I made a correction. I realized my mistake, but he's finding it finding it so egregious that the challenge has to happen.
See, here's the thing. Like I told Lucian yesterday, even if I get the name wrong, I am one of the only people that Violet has allowed to do that. Just like I am one of the only people who she has allowed to call her by her full given name. First, middle, and last.
Oh, yeah.
Meaning, if she had a problem with it, she would have said something, and she knows better than to get on my bad side.
Both of us. I just haven't gone as far as saying her full name.
Oh, I have several times.
Yeah.
Like I've said Vera's full name before.
She already knows that it's not a good thing to piss either of us off. She can cut. She can cut.
7-11 right now,
Pin
covered by
attempt.
Violet.
And another fall in the favor of Celestial Nightmares.
They only gave him one though. Both Lucian and Violet had a pin, and they only gave him one fall.
Yeah, referee had their attention on the outside.
Technically, they both got pinned at the same time.
Here's the thing: on the left by the rampway, there was a point where it looked like Lucian had something going on when it came to jeez, again, double pin. Well, now
And they gave that one. They gave that one to Lucian, even though Jack had the pin there. So yeah, we're at 9-11.
Yeah, there was a I believe a 3 count by the rampway went from Lucian on to Jack, and it didn't look like it got counted. So I don't know, maybe the referee had their attention elsewhere. Who knows?
This is why we need Nacho as a ref. Nacho has eyes in the back of his head.
And he's a lot fucking faster. Kick to the midsection by Lucian. Hoist sub Jack. One winged angel driving Violet into the floor. Covered by Jack now on Violet. Oh, 2 count only, busted up by Lucian. Almost another fall in the favor of Ravenclaw. Poison Rana by Lucian, cover. And Violet couldn't stop Andromeda from busting up that pin attempt. Hey, Squeakies. Yes, I know you exist. Pendulum slamming Andromeda on her face. Now Violet the cover. And Lucian, stop it, trying to keep Jack from busting up that pin attempt. And another fall in the favor of Celestial Nightmares. Dragon Twist Cutter onto Jack. Lucian going for another. As Violet keeping Andromeda occupied.
And we're all tied up. I think Lucian and Violet heard me and woke the hell up.
Unholy hell.
Although it could be argued that the ref has missed a few falls, but
yeah, I think that was a possible fall missed over by the rampway between Jack and Lucian.
Oh, it definitely was. They missed one for Lucian's team, and they missed 2 for Jack and Anne's team. So,
hence why a lot of these matches need 2 referees, not just 1. Jack gets dropped with a chin chat with a jawbreaker, and Andromeda taking advantage with the pin attempt. Another fall in the favor of Ravenclaw. Less than 2 minutes on the clock, and now one of the longest chains of maneuvers known to wrestling history. Ending with a double knees to the spine by Andromeda. Gut wrench powerbomb by Jack. And the Saito suplex by Andromeda. Lucian sent across the floor. While Violet got sent back into the ring. Andromeda going after Lucian. Jack beckoning Violet back to her feet. Sends Violet onto the ring apron, shot to the face. As Andromeda with the kicks in the midsection in the boots to the head. Not caring if it pisses Lucian off. Diamond Sky rooting on Celestial Nightmares as silver bullet to the dome of Jack Utaker into the cover. 1 count only, busted up by Andromeda. Elbow to the face on Violet, shot to the back. Reversal on that Irish whip, sending Andromeda across the floor. Violet sent in the opposite direction by Jack, and now the brothers meet right there. But that is it. Ending in, I believe, an 11 to 11 draw.
12 to 12.
12 to 12 draw. Gonna have to revisit this one. Give me a moment. Well, new winners in this matchup, unfortunately, but
Violet's mad.
let me see. Oh, Lord. Violet raging in the live chat. Oh, boy. Next up, we've got the Last Outlaws versus the Legacy versus Texas Heat. Coming out first. First at 6'6", weighing 260 pounds. From Sioux Falls, South Dakota, he's the wild one, the last train robber, the mercenary, Wild Matt Outlaw. And his tag team partner at 5'10", weighing 235 pounds. From the Rio Grande Valley, Texas, the Dirty South Outlaw, J.W. Caliber. Together,
Granddaddy fought for the flag on the hill. Now they wanna tell me what I can't conceal. Hell no, motherfucker, that ain't the deal. You can pass your laws, but I'll keep my steel.
And Violet just cracked the referee upside the head, across the head with Janice. And apparently dropping that referee into a black hole.
Come and fucking take it. I dare you, bitch. You'll meet my best and a freedom itch. I bleed red, white.
Yep, we already got a replacement, Vera.
America, motherfucker, we ride or die.
And now for our next competitors.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just wanna stay.
Coming out next, at 6'2", weighing 257 pounds. From Sioux City, South Dakota, Michael Nightwalker. And his tag team partner, at 5'7", weighing 324 pounds, from Atlantis, Greece, Chase Nightwalker. Together, they are the Legacy. Chase and Michael, the brotherly duo, representing the Nightwalker family. And Michael happens to be the son-in-law for one Wild Outlaw, as the husband and father of his daughter's children, Rebel Outlaw Nightwalker. So I thought it would be a good idea to have the Legacy as a part of welcoming the Last Outlaws back to the tag division.
Band played loud, the beer
Now,
flowed cold.
our final tag team head to the ring. At 6'1", weighing 250 pounds, from Austin, Texas, Austin Bagwell.
Whiskey in hand, just
And at 6'5", weighing 290 pounds, from Houston, Texas, Jake Bagwell.
a blonde on his arm.
Together,
standing
they're
by
Texas
his
Heat.
side. Didn't take long for whispers ran. She ain't single. That's JD's woman, man.
This is a triple threat 2 out of 3 pin submission.
Ain't no place for fools to cheat. Some men own the town, some men hold the crown. Better watch
Oh, how
your
long have
back
I
when
been
the sun
live?
goes down.
For about
JD
40
runs this
minutes,
town,
Thea.
owns half
This
the
is the
land.
second matchup on the
Oil
card.
cattle
Yeah.
deals all made by hand. Ain't just his money, ain't just his name. His temper's the thing.
I usually,
that
when I
builds
do
his
these
thing.
custom matches,
Then
I
the
do at
door
least a
swung
30-minute
wide,
max
boots hit the floor. JD
time
walked
limit.
in, thunder in
Last
his
one
coat.
was an Iron Man match, so
It was also 30 minutes. So, yeah. Per the request of Violet. Here we go. Chase going after Wild Matt. Austin going after JW. Michael dropping Jake. Oh, Wild Matt went for a cover on the Chase. And Austin trying to bust that up. It's a whole point is it's 2 out of 3 balls, so you guys stop everybody but your own team, for getting those 2 out of 3 balls. DDT onto Michael by Austin. And Wild Matt going after Jake. 2 legends in the DWS. Scoop slam in the corner by Austin onto Michael. Now, Wild Matt going for a cover on Jake. Jake with the kick out. Chase going after Austin. Uppercut to the back of the head. Caliber had hold of Chase, and Chase with those elbow shots to the midsections for some separation. This is balls count anywhere, so doesn't matter where you are. You can fight in and out of the ring. Now Caliber with the German suplex into the ripcord lariat onto Chase. And I believe, yep, that was Michael that was dropped face first under the knee. Now he comes firing back with that Salida del Sol onto Jake and busted up by Wild Matt. Oh, now leg caught. Michael going after his father-in-law and now getting hit in the face by Austin. Outlaw grabs Austin, sends him back into the ring. It's Michael, Chase, Jake, and Wild Matt on the outside. And Austin, Chase, and JW inside the ring. A little bit of divide and conquer between these 3 tag teams. Jake coming in with the shovel. Whack-a-mole and Michael. And Austin. Code Red on the Chase. Ball away slam onto Jake. Wild Matt sent back into the ring. And in the forefront, we've got Wild Matt and Jake battling it out. Outlaw. Was right in front of that barbed wire barricade. Jake was out the back with the chop block to the knee. Oh, now cover on the rampway. And cravat choke inside the ring on Michael. And that was busted up. No success there. Michael, now with the trifecta of suplexes. On to Austin Bagwell. No, that was on Wild Matt. Now I understand. Yeah, spiky hair. Swinging maneuver neck breaker onto Jake. Michael with the cover. And busted up by Wild Matt. Caliber sending the steel steps into the ring. JW laid out on the right hand side. Michael in the forefront on the floor. Oh, Wild Matt comes running. Neck breaker onto Michael. Backbreaker by Wild Matt. Nope, onto Wild Matt. Another looked like a neck breaker from Austin. Caliber coming in to help out his tag partner. Dropping the knees onto Austin. And now Outlaw lifting up Michael on the outside. Well, Jake, the camera changed to the inside the ring. Jake pulling back on the arm on Chase. Was he trying to go into the bathroom? Yes. Okay. All right. Dragon twist cutter on the Outlaw. Now Jake, series of strikes in with a knee shot to the face of JW. Now Jake mounted strikes onto Caliber. Pin attempt on the outside. Kick out by Chase. Wild Matt with the shot to the face on Michael. And looks like Wild Matt got the first fall for the last Outlaws. So right now, the last I didn't see exactly how, but the last Outlaws now are up one fall while everybody, the other teams having to catch up and get on the board. Brainbuster, Patella Brainbuster into the cover. And fall in the favor of Texas Heat. Two-way a tie between Texas Heat and the last Outlaws. Wild Matt lifting up and getting pinned by Austin and busted up by Chase, only at 1 count. And Michael eating elbow shots to the midsection from Jake Bagwell. And Michael firing back by working on the knee of Jake. And now getting caught up again, back and forth between himself and JW. Knee shot to the face on Wild Matt by Austin.
Tag team, dog team, chat.
Wild Matt going after Jake. Sends him into the ring post face first. And Caliber sent across the floor by Chase with that Irish whip.
Ask if anybody wanted to team with them. It's done before.
And a fall on the outside, only getting a 2 count.
They asked earlier this afternoon.
Oh, power bomb. Power bomb onto Jake on that ring apron, then whipped head first.
Yeah, I told you that
Sorry, little girl.
I team with him. And he said, sure, because he posted the stuff. Like I
Wild Matt lifting up Jake. 2 count only. During that power bomb, didn't say it was, the camera shot was focused on specifically them. Didn't see who went for that pin attempt. Kick to the face by Chase. Eyeballing Austin. Waiting for him to get to his feet. Chase lifts him up as Wild Matt with the cover inside the ring.
his name is James.
Busted up by Chase. Record knee shot to the face on Jake. Chase the cover. And busted up right off the bat by Wild Matt.
He goes by the black part baby.
Inside the ring, we've got Wild Matt sending Austin into the corner. Michael Salida del Sol onto Jake. Goes for the cover.
Was different shit and stuff.
And only gets a 1 count. Busted up by Caliber.
They have someone and that she actually she's like, no free was the problem.
Oops. Cover onto Wild Matt. Busted up right there by JW. Oh no, I believe that might have been a cover on Jake. Who knows? Everybody trying to whoop on everybody. Pretty much. Oh, Austin going for that cravat choke of his. And no fall in the favor of Texas Heat. If that would have went through, that would have been the win. And finally, it's now a 3-way tie. All 3 teams having 1 fall apiece. Jake with the cravat choke inside the ring. We got Chase with the cover onto Austin. And that is it. Your winners of the match, Chase and Michael Nightwalker, The Legacy. Congratulations to Chase and Michael Nightwalker. Up next, we've got Mythic Legends, Lady Devil and Jen Richards, taking on Brooklyn Joker and Leo Angel of the Unbreakable Brothers. Coming out first, at 5'10", weighing 141 pounds, from Nashville, Tennessee, Jen Richards. And her tag team partner is 6 foot even, weighing 200 pounds, from the city of Atlantis, Lady Devil. Together, they are mythic legends. And now for their opponents. At 6'7", weighing 248 pounds, from parts unknown, Leo Angel. And that's 7 foot even, weighing 285 pounds, from Brooklyn, New York, Brooklyn Joker. Together, they are the Unbreakable Brothers. Brooklyn Joker, former Blackout champion, former Unholy Trinity men's trios champion. LD, now former Sanguine Seductresses tag team champion and women's, and now representing as the women, 1/3 of the women's Unholy Trinity champions, who will be going up against the Wolves Den at the next pay-per-view early next year to determine the inaugural official intergender Wicked Triad Trios champions. And Jen Richards is a former Sanguine Seductresses tag team champion. This matchup is 1 fall to a finish, sub only. Probably wondering who's gonna get Medusa's gaze applied onto them, Joker or Leo. Jen with the shot to the face of Joker.
Give me a minute.
Northern Lights suplex by LD on LD by Joker. Jen inside the ring with a shot to the midsection on Leo. Springboard moonsault on Leo by Jen. On the outside, we've got Joker set into the steel steps by LD. One-legged drop kick off the top turnbuckle on the Leo by Jen. Having to roll out. Jen going after Leo as Joker sent back inside the ring. Jen lifted up in the air with the uppercut to the face. Now Jen stomping Leo into the floor like his head is a basketball, bouncing it. Now, reversal on that Irish whip, sending Joker across the floor. LD going after Leo this time, but Leo lifts her up, LD. Drops her with the GTS knee shot. Submission applied. Went for that rear naked choke, and Jen was able to fight out a bit with the jawbreaker. LD slammed down by Joker. Wait, wait. Because I don't know what goes in what now.
Goes together.
Has two different envelopes, different addresses. But okay. No. Primordial spike inside the ring. Border City stretch. Not working on the LD. That is it. Your winners are Mythic Legends. Next up, 2 out of 3 tables. Mason and Ammonia taking on Angelina and Onska tonight. Coming out first, F6 foot even weighing 150 pounds, Demonia Nightwalker. In at 6'7", weighing 326 pounds, Mason Nightwalker. Both hailing from Dublin, Ireland, Rama Anam. And their opponents.
Walking on glass is getting old. You look for my stare, my shoulders getting cold.
Coming out at 5'8", weighing 144 pounds, Angelina Devereaux. And at 7 foot, even weighing 495 pounds, he is Onska. From your darkest fears, Broken Halos. Jen, you and LD were in action moments ago, so check out the replay of what you missed.
Recall a moment when I made you cry just because, and that's where I know we'll be. Our crooked halos above. Our crooked
Demonia taking down Onska. Grapple from behind. Backstabber. Kick to the midsection. Mason driving Onska into the mat. Lena going after Demonia. Point is to get 2 out of 3 falls by putting your opponents in through tables. Hold on a minute. Double check. Okay. It's the way it's supposed to be. Maybe because of the barbed wire, of the setup, it didn't show the freaking tables. Onska yeeting Mike Mason across the ring. Demonia dumped onto her head. Now, Onska going after Demonia sends her onto the ring apron. Shot to the face. Belly to back suplex as Lena slams down Mason. And if I'm remembering correctly, Lena is the oldest of the triplets. That would be herself, Karma, and Mason. Oh boy. I thought Lena was gonna send Mason through that table, but she just basically got dumped onto her face with a reverse powerbomb type of deal. Mason with the clothesline dropping Lena. Shot to the face on Onska. Demonia. Elevated belly to back suplex. Kick to the face, sending Mason out of the ring, and whatever Lena had in mind got interrupted. And Demonia slamming down Lena. And Mason getting cracked in the face of the table, as it did Demonia. Onska having it in his hands, now deciding to set it up. Has a hold of Mason. Mason fighting off the shoulders while Lena working over Demonia on the outside. Standing shooting star press on the Demonia. The man battling on the outside. Oh, let's go whip back in. Hurricane Rana takedown onto Mason by Lena. And Demonia slammed onto her back by Onska. Now Lena and Onska both poised with the tables and setting them up. Powerbomb onto Demonia, but not through the table. Out the back is Demonia going for a chop block. And both tables end up collapsing. Now Demonia set one of them back up. Shot to the base, chop to the chest, working over Onska. Rear DDT. Lena going after Mason. And Demonia just basically punching her way into that mix. Mason sent into the corner. Lena getting some separation, and again the table drops. And again, table set. Power bomb by Mason, and Lena chucks the damn table at him. Wrap around the midsection, but elbows from the into the face of from Mason. Mason walks over Lena, slams her through the table, and that's a fall for Mason and Pneumonia. Lena went high risk, did not get high reward. Brother and sister battling inside the ring while Demonia and Onska battling on the outside. Power bomb towards that barbed wire barricade as Mason sets up the table. Setting up Lena. And Lena fighting back with an elbow shot. Chop block to the knee on Lena. Let's go with a boot to the face on Mason, and down goes the table again. Let's go on the outside, coming in, sending in another table. Mason lifting up Onska, and Onska dropping down on him. Monia going after Onska. And Lena yanking on the leg and then gets slammed down by Ammonia. Hey, Wally. Oh, and hey, Jesse. Sorry I ended up missing that you showed up in the live chat. Mason slamming down Lena. On the ring apron, waiting for Lena to get back to her feet. Pendulum slam onto Lena. Table set by Demonia. And Lena able to get out of being put through a table for the second time. Now Onska resetting the table. Slams Demonia face first onto the turnbuckle. Dumps her to the outside. As Lena sets up, trying to set up Mason to tie things up. Oh, has Lena up. And that is it. Your winners. Grandma and Nam getting the win. Congratulations to Mason and Demonia. Next up, we've got KO one fall to a finish between Dark Cubbins, Evil Shulky, and Celine Utaker, and the High Ground, Paul Utaker and Clinton McCleary. Coming out first. At 5'8", weighing 170 pounds, from New York is Spears, Celine Whittaker. And at 6'7", weighing 230 pounds, the Pits from the Pits of Hell, Evil Shoki. Together they are Dark Coven.
Wish you were here. Show me the way. Who would you kill? Who would you save? And now that you're gone, I've slipped off the rails. I pray for revenge, but I'm afraid I will fail because we live in a world where even the angels are retaliating. With blood on my hands, I see the Holy Father. Taste the revenge, and it's as sweet as holy water. I'm throwing away all the blessings I gave her. 21 bullets, but it's not gonna save her.
Coming out first out for their opponents. At 6'10", weighing 320 pounds, from the Outer Circle of Hell, the Heir to Darkness, Paul Whittaker. And at 6'3", weighing 270 pounds, from Waterford Island, one true devil, Clinton McCleary. Together they are the High Ground. All raining the right hands to the face on ES. Celine knocking down Clinton. Dragon screw leg whip onto Celine by Clinton. He sends ES to the ring apron. Celine with the suplex onto Clinton. Paul going after Celine. Into the ropes. Celine stops herself. Lifts up Paul, drops him with a shoulder breaker. And now ES going after Paul, grabbed from behind on Celine by Clinton. And Clinton sent onto that ring apron. Celine stunned over the top rope throw first. Now Paul going right after Celine. Drops her back first onto the knees as Clinton drops down onto ES. ES having to roll out. Paul twisting the foot and ankle. Barbed wire bat to the midsection on Clinton by ES on the outside. Paul going up top. Meteora onto Paul. Gets caught by Clinton from the ring apron. As well as ES being dropped through first. Shote to the face of Celine. An upwards palm strike. Lifts up ES. And nice counter. Drops him with a bulldog after a shot to the eyes. Now the springboard drop kick onto Paul by Celine. Paul and Celine are married. ES would be considered the mother-in-law of Paul. And Clinton, linked to the family due to the fact that Super Stevie is married to Grayson, or otherwise called Chicken Wing, who is Clinton's adopted son. And plus, that Stevie's the daughter of Shulky and Super Nacho, and Shulky and Tiny have the whole soul sis situation. And the Incredible Steve now engaged to Karma Nightwalker, so the way this family's intertwined, who isn't family? You either gotta check the connection, or the bloodline to determine that. On the outside, we got Paul. ES has him by the scruff of the neck, elbow shots in the midsection. Clinton launched into the air and allowed to just drop using gravity, thanks to Celine. Nice sliding kick upside the head to Clinton inside the ring, while ES is sent across the floor. And Celine was primed and ready on the top turnbuckle, got pulled off and slammed down by Clinton. Now all four belly on the outside. Clinton was pulling back in the face. Celine with the shot to the midsection, then the clothesline. Oh. And Paul and Celine having trouble actually getting a move on each other. Not this moment. Gut wrench, backbreaker. And now Clinton going to work on Celine on the outside. As Paul and ES, all with the driving the elbows through to the chest into a neutralizer. Now going for Hell's Gate submission, Shades of his father. Looks like she may have tapped, but this is all about the knockout. ES has Paul up and lets him drop. Celine sent back in by Clinton. Pop up power bomb onto Paul by ES. Clinton going after Celine. Lifts her up. Gory style into some type of face buster. Celine having to roll out as well as ES. Clinton thinking high risk. Moonsault off the top onto ES while Paul goes down to the floor to go after Celine, and Celine kicking him away. Gut wrench suplex onto ES. She's a little weeble wobbly under her feet, and Celine with the knee shot to Clinton. Paul with the shot to the face, knocking down ES. Now gets into a lockup with Celine, gets sent back into the ring. And Celine then goes back to punching the unholy hell of Clinton McCleary. And ES coming in with that safety cone as Celine goes to work on the Clinton on the outside. That chain of maneuvers. And I don't think it showed who ended up getting the knockout, but it was Clinton McCleary and Paul Utaker as your winners, the High Ground. Next up, we've got 2 out of 3 pin sub barbed wire bats only to use as weapons. Hardcore Texans AJ and Diamond Sky taking on Thunderous Thorns Colton and Isabella.
Hello, Wally.
Coming out first. At 5'6", weighing 133 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, she is Diamond Sky. And at 5'4", weighing 219 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, AJ Cool Kid. Together, they are the Hardcore Texans. Diamond Sky, one half of the new Wolf Moon Intergender Tag Team Champions. AJ still working on becoming champion here in the company. And now for their opponents. Coming out at 5'11", weighing 217 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, Colton Richards. And at 5'4", weighing 110 pounds, from the Garden of Eden, Isabella. Together, they are Thunderous Thorns. Colton having won one of those blood money briefcases at the pay-per-view Reckoning. To those who are part of the Discord server, I have a channel listing all of our recent Blood Money Briefcase winners from the pay-per-view. So you can all check to see who ended up is in line for to cash in for a certain title shot. As I said before, barbed wire bats are going to be the only weapons allowed. And it's 2 out of 3 falls. Pin sub only. Balls are allowed anywhere. AJ eyeballing Isabella as Diamond Sky working on the arm of Colton. Shot to the back on Diamond Sky. Elbow to the face of Isabella. Diamond Sky, adopted mother of Colton Richards. AJ, his uncle. Isabella, the love interest of Colton Richards. So basically all in the family. That's kind of like a big theme when it comes to certain matches in my company. Just saying, I'm not gonna lie. I don't deny that my family basically has been the backbone of the growth of Blood Moon Wrestling Federation. Hence why a lot of the OGs, as well as the next generations of certain family members, like the U-Takers, Nightwalkers, and the Blacks, and the Outlaws, for that Outlaws and the Dragon family, and that AJ and Diamond Sky happen to be a part of. Basically, the backbone of this roster.
Most of those fucking jobs, she had no way of being able to contact people or even know if she could fucking talk.
Isabella pulled rope first onto the top rope. Somersault maneuver dodged by Isabella. Isabella slamming down Diamond Sky, wrenching on the head and neck. And AJ able to bust up that submission attempt. This is 2 out of 3 falls, so you gotta make sure your opponents don't get those falls, and your own team does. There's one of them barbed wire bats brought out by Diamond Sky, trying to whack-a-mole Colton, and Colton able to steal it away from his mom and go whack-a-moling her. As AJ working over Isabella in the background. Diamond Sky going up top as Colton is laid out. Drops on him with the elbow drop. Pendulum slam onto Isabella. AJ with the cover. Kick out at 2. Colton sent face first into the turnbuckle by Diamond Sky. Leg wrapped up, kick to the leg from Diamond Sky. And Isabella fighting back on the outside against AJ. Diamond Sky dumping Colton onto his head. Both deciding to exit the ring just to get that barbed wire bat, but not going back on into the ring. Running out after Isabella. Knocked out a hand, and now the shot to the face on Sky. AJ now locked up with Colton and slammed down. Colton laid out. One-legged Boston Crab onto Sky by Isabella. Sky able to fight out of it. Looked like almost a rear naked choke onto AJ, into slamming AJ onto the back of his head. Colton going for the cover, did not get a 3 count. Oh, this match, it is the Hardcore Texans versus the Thunderous Thorns. 2 out of 3 falls. Barbed wire bats are the only weapons allowed. Yeah. Scoop slam onto Isabella by Sky. AJ trying to whack-a-mole Colton with that barbed wire bat, and it gets knocked out of hand. Isabella going after AJ. AJ kicking her away. Colton with a shot to the back on Sky. Slams her face first. AJ primed and ready on the top turnbuckle, but changed his mind. Notices Sky was in a predicament and busted up that pin attempt. And Isabella comes swinging for the fences with that barbed wire bat. And the first fall is on Diamond Sky for Thunderous Thorns. Now Isabella turning her attention to AJ. Dragon Twist cutter by Colton onto Sky. Lock up. Sending his mama into the ring as Isabella keeps AJ occupied on the outside. Shot to the face. Leaping unprettier as Diamond Sky taking note from the Goddess of Pain with that gory style neck breaker. Goddess usually calls that the booty buster. Tilt-a-roll armbar from Sky. Colton able to roll out before Isabella could even bust up that sub attempt. Colton with a double foot stomp on the Sky as AJ bulldog on Isabella. Isabella comes firing back. A series of kicks and a big old strike to the face, knocking him down. Sky power bombed out of the corner. Isabella on the outside, continuing working over AJ. Shot to the nose as Sky gets slammed face first onto the top turnbuckle. Oh, she gets back off the top and lifts him up. Powerbomb position. He's able to fight off the shoulders as Isabella going for the cover. Kick out at 2 by AJ.
Oh.
Inside the ring, we got Diamond Sky. Launches herself under the ropes into a backwards DDT. Into the cover on Colton. Trying to tie things up for our hardcore Texans. And she does. Next ball wins it. Isabella blocks. Kick to the midsection from AJ. Clothesline. And Sky with the submission. That is it. Your winners, AJ and Diamond Sky, the Hardcore Texans.
Somebody shot to pull out a big ass bottle like we didn't say the Savagery down out of our just after touching something.
Not like that.
Yeah, I'll read this.
Congratulations to AJ and Diamond Sky. Next up, triple threat. 2 out of 3 pin sub. Balls count anywhere. Give him up.
Let's party!
Flying Carmelita. Congratulating AJ and Diamond Sky. Coming off first. F5'7", weighing 144 pounds. From Paris, France, Sarah Richards. And her tag team partner at 5'8", weighing 130 pounds. From out of this world, Super Stevie. Together, they are the Final Busters.
2 feet inside your mouth, you're spitting them out. Win-win. Crack my fist, I'm breaking out. That coffin you put me in.
Swish some bleach inside your mouth 2 times around, win-win. Crawling out from underground, cause bitch, we're back
Triple
again.
threat, 2 out of 3. Balls count anywhere. Coming out next at 5'10", weighing 206 pounds. From Texas, Whisper Bagwell. Her tag team partner, 5'10", weighing 206 pounds. From Biloxi, Mississippi, residing in Austin, Texas, Jade Bagwell. Together, they are Silent Death.
Cross me once, you won't see daylight. A loaded gun and the heart turned black. Ain't no preacher gonna bring me back. Hell's coming with me. You best run fast. The Reaper's laughing. Your time won't last. A trail of fire, a debt to be paid. I walk with the devil, unafraid. The law won't save you. The judge is blind. Mercy's a
And our final competitors. Coming out at 5'9", weighing 158 pounds from Transylvania, Romania, Lisa Utaker. And at 5'8", weighing 138 pounds from Dragon Bella, Vera Richards. Together, they're the Spellfire Syndicate.
Would you like to be the one who sees me lose this all? Would you like to be the one who sees me fall? Nobody's gonna stand in my way. Give it up, son, I'm doing this my way. Nobody's gonna stand in my way. Give it up, son, I'm doing this my way. You like to think the worst is over now, but you can't breathe at all. You like to think you're owed a favor now. Man, you've seen it all. Did you
2 seconds.
want to be the one who pushed me?
Where are you going?
2 seconds. Need to get my chips.
Lissa, Sarah going at it. Sarah sending Lissa to the outside. I believe that's
The one with the, if you're talking about Silent Death, the one with the reddish hair, that's Jade. The one who's the brunette is Whisper.
I'm going by their pants. They have different color pants. Who has the pink pants? Which one of the two has the pink pants? What's on the outside?
Oh, the pink pants? I think that's actually... I know, Jade's wearing a red, has red in her attire, and the other one has somewhat red, but I mainly base it on she's a brunette. Jade's a redhead, so there you go.
Whatever. I'm just gonna let you call their matches then. I don't know. They both look brunette to me.
Yeah, it shows more in like the match screen. Like, their attire, the actual hair and all that shit, but...
Like I said, they both look brunette to me, so...
Well, I didn't create them, they were made this looking the same, so...
Yeah, well, that's gonna pose an issue. I have to put them in tag matches, because I can't tell the difference
God has
between the
created
two.
them.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I can't tell the difference between the two. They both look brunette to me, and no one wants to tell me which one is wearing the red pants. So. Because one of them has grayer pants, the other one has a more pinkish pants. So.
The one that looks more kind of pinkish red, that would be Jade. The one who has the more darker color, that would be Whisper. There. There's another way to figure out who's who. Inside the ring, we've got Lissa going for a cover. Kick out.
Willow versus Sky Blue Worlds 2-1.
Kick out by Jade. Now Lissa has her up. Powerbomb. As Whisper was on working over a Super Stevie going for the cover. Busted up by Sarah.
It has literally been like stuff fucking hitting. Every fucking thing.
Stevie with the lariat onto Lissa, and then a shot to the face on Whisper.
First ever women's blood best match. You have her head busted open worse than how Sky bleeds right now.
Cover on the outside, busted up by Sarah. Vera almost got a bulk spelt by her syndicate.
About as far as in AEW itself. Yeah, she's been busted open, but the worst fucking.
Vera slammed down by Jade. Whisper lifted up by Lissa. Driven head first into the floor. Goes for the cover. And referee taking their sweet time. Going in and out of the ring and all that. Again, certain matches you just need more than one referee. Knee shot to the face. And Stevie wailing with those left hands on Alyssa.
Wasn't busted open. Mark the fucking Britt Baker.
Whisper with those kicks to the face of chest of Stevie. Now that roundhouse into the cover. And Vera like a bat out of hell, busting up that pin attempt. Inside the ring, we got a hip toss onto Vera. Jade. Now with the elbow shot to the face of Sarah. Vera and Stevie. Now Whisper on the outside. Stevie has Vera up. Knee shot to the face. As Alyssa dumped under her head with that German suplex. Now Sarah going after Whisper. Dumps her under her head with that Saito suplex. Into the cover. And just as the referee is about to make the count, I believe Whisper may have gotten that arm up. Knee shot to the face on Vera from Stevie. Sarah lifts up Jade. Power bombs her. Sarah in the ring with both members of Silent Death. Blocked by Sarah. Kick in the midsection on Whisper. Shot to the back. Takedown by Jade into a submission. And Sarah not tapping out. Kick in the midsection on Jade. Lifts her up. And Jade able to get out the back with a chop block. Alyssa with the double axe handle off the top to the floor. Sarah has a hold of Jade and now bouncing her head in between the ropes. And then slammed onto her knee. In comes Whisper. Now, pin attempt on the outside, only getting a 2 count. Back body drop onto Vera by Sarah. Sarah turns her attention back to Jade. Raining the right hands to the face. Into the cover. And busted up by Alyssa. Sarah sent flying out of the ring. And right in that same breath, Alyssa with the springboard coffin drop onto Jade. Now eyeballing her. And I believe Vera just whack-a-mole Whisper and busted her open. Roundhouse to the face on Alyssa. And Jade going for the cover. Sarah able to bust that up, and in the same breath, again, springboard coffin drop. Lock up between Alyssa and Sarah. Whisper out the back on Vera, then spears her into the floor. Roll up inside the ring. Busted up by Jade. Sarah makes her regret that by dumping her under her head with that suplex. And now goes to work on her with a pin attempt. And a kick out at 2. Lissa and Stevie battling on the left-hand side. Shot to the face. Elbow in return. And a weapon chucked across the floor. Couldn't tell who it hit. All of a sudden, I think I saw Janice being tomahawked across the freaking air.
Lissa with a fall.
Now that's one fall in favor of Spellfire Syndicate, while the other teams needing to get on the board. Stevie with the knee strike into the cover. Busted up by Lissa.
Come on, he's not even on your chain.
But yeah, she's trying to get the falls I want. That's fine.
Well, go protect your own partner.
Sarah pulling back on the arm of Vera. And Whisper with the shovel in hand, Whack-a-Mole and Stevie. Sarah is a shot to the face mid-lipped and gets dropped with the Bulldog. And that is it. Your winners of the matchup, the Spellfire Syndicate. Congratulations to Lissa and Vera. Next up, Rose Tagaya and Liliana Lancaster, the Nightshade Covenant, taking on the Black Widows, Akira Young, Kasari Utaker. 30-minute Ironman. Aw, Melissa got help from Vera. Coming out first, that 5'4" weighs 105 pounds. Bumblestalker Japan, Rose Tagaya. And that 5'4" weighs 105 pounds. Front Dragon Bella, Liliana Lancaster. Together, they are the Nightshade Covenant. Twin sisters teaming together after a long harrowing situation in regards to the Hunters and Lilith and much else causing shenanigans. Now with that somewhat dying down for a tiny bit, these two getting back to business in the tag division. And now for their opponents. Coming out at 5'6", weighing 130 pounds, from the outer circle of hell, Kasara Utaker. And at 5'8", weighing 140 pounds, from Tokyo, Japan, residing in Chicago, Illinois, Akira Young. Together, they're black.
This twisted cat and mouse game always starts the same. First we're both down a plate and somehow you go astray. We went from nothing to something, like in a loving.
After this will be our main event of the night. Inside Hell in a Cell, 2 out of 3 pin sub between Aristide, Angela, and Marcus Corbin, and Heaven and Hell's Mr. and Mrs. Utaker.
What you say that you never mean, like it'll last forever, but now forever ain't as long. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be stuck singing this song. You were different from my last, but now you got a mirror, then is it all
But
plays
for this
out? I see
matchup,
it couldn't be
30-minute
clearer.
Iron Man. Here we go. Starting off with Rose and Akira. This time, no tornado tag, just simple tag your partner in and out. Having a little something different. I know I do. A lot of tornado tag is done in the company. Gotta have a little bit of variety. Instead of it's just basically the inmates running the asylum. Liliana with the splash onto Akira into the cover. Stomp from Kasara ended up busting it up at 1. Lily snapping the arm back on Akira. Lifts her up, power bombs her onto the mat. Even if you have to tag your partner in and out, this is falls count anywhere. Doesn't mean that the your partner doesn't try to jump in on your behalf in order to make sure opponents don't get the fall. Liliana has Kira up. Samoan drop onto Akira. Tag to Kasara. Looked like Liliana was possibly going to tag in Rose. Saw Kasara coming. Goes back after her. Spin kick ends up knocking down Kasara. Kasara with the rear DDT. Kasara dropping the elbow onto the chest. Stomp to the back of the arm of Liliana. Brings her to her feet. Lock up. Liliana set into the corner of the Black Widows. Liliana fighting her way out with that elbow shot. Series of jabs, but gets hip tossed by Kasara. Kasara had one hell of a matchup this past Monday. Took on Atticus inside Hell in a Cell. Now teaming up alongside her partner Akira on Moonlit Savagery. Dropped from behind, shot to the face by Akira. Akira send to the corner. Elbow out. Lock up between herself and Liliana. Akira sent into the corner of the Nightshade Covenant. Tag to Rose. Here's set up. Double team by Liliana and Rose. And Akira rolling out. Ain't gonna save or none. This is balls count anywhere. Rose, looking for a weapon, finds the mannequin arm, knocked out of hand by Akira. Shots to the face. Hurricane Rana takedown by Akira. Rose set back into the ring. Akira comes running in with that mannequin arm and knocked out of hand with that spinning back fist by Rose. And then Rose dropping Akira onto the back of her head. Tag to Liliana. And Akira, caught not looking, dropped with that stomp. Liliana telling Akira to get back to her feet. And Akira's on her feet, but really weeble wobbling. Liliana coming in with the light tube, but not able to utilize it yet. Roll through into the bridging pin on Akira. Kick out at 1. And Akira traversing the ropes into the drop kick on the Liliana. But Liliana comes firing back with that power bomb. Kip up by Akira. Lock up. Liliana has her up. Drops her face first onto the knee. Goes back for that mannequin arm. Misses with that swing. But didn't miss with that roundhouse to the face, dropping Akira. Box splash off the top of the rope. Goes for the cover. And a kick out by Akira as Casares comes running in to make the save. Series of strikes, hand round the throat. Uranagi slam onto Akira. But Liliana ain't going for the pinch. She wants to bust some more. Whoop on Akira. Spinning back fist, jabs to the face, kick in the midsection. Super kick to the face. Maybe understanding through observation of how well-rounded Akira is and how it may take more than what she had to do in order to get that ball on the board. Now a tag to Rose. Rose sends Akira into the corner. Tag back to Liliana. Akira propped up top. Shot to the face. Rose with the setup. As Liliana's primed and ready. Into the cutter. Akira rolled over. Liliana with the protect your neck. Into the cover. Kick out at 2. Oh, went into the corner. Got a shot to the, from the ring apron from Kasara. Tag to Rose. Shot to the midsection by Akira. Rose sent into the corner. And a shot to the face from Kasara to Rose. But Rose fighting out of the corner. Spinning swinging neck breaker. Tags back in Liliana. And again, Kasara just taking the shots from that ring apron, no matter whether Rose or Liliana are near the corner. Akira whooped under the back of her head. Kick out at 2. Hell, she's still within the legal confines of this matchup, so whatever is necessary as long as it's legal. There are no DQs in this matchup. Package pile driver into the brain buster. Hell of a tag combination. Cover. And first fall for Nightshade Covenant. Goes into the corner. Akira with that Black Widow submission. Was able to get out. Dropped toe hold onto Akira. Shot to the back. Rose sent into the corner. Blocked by Rose. Fighting out of the corner. Oh, springboard does not connect onto Akira. Rose sent back into the corner of the Black Widows. Chop to the chest. Rose fighting out of the corner. Switcheroo sends Akira to the corner of the Nightshade Covenant. Tag back to Liliana. Oh, going back to that combination. Package pile driver into the brain buster onto Akira. Cover. And the second fall in favor of the Nightshade Covenant. Akira with the chops to the chest of Liliana. Elbow to the face. And Rose reaching over the damn top rope, ready to punch Akira. Well, you can't exactly do that right now to Kasara, who's been throwing those shots from the ring apron. Now she's trying to do the same to Akira, a little tit for tat. As Akira whack-a-mole Liliana with the barbed wire bat. Now in comes Kasara. Hey, Wolf Matt, welcome to the stream. Liliana?
Hey, Lily. What were you doing?
Yeah, you did not connect on Kasara, but shot to the face, covered by Kasara. Kick out at 2.
He was soul snatching the spooky ghost.
Whoever the hell it was. Rose with that gut wrench suplex onto Kasara. Drop around the midsection. Rear naked choke. Into the body scissors onto Kasara, who elbows her way out. Elbows to the midsection. Get some separation for Rose. Kasara rolling out away from whatever Rose had in mind, but eats a shot over the top rope from Liliana, then gets dropped by Rose. Like, if it's good for you, it's good for us too. Boot to the midsection on Kasara. Kasara back up. Set up, like, rolling Rose around and around. And pin attempt not successful. Basically trying to disorient Rose. Axe kick to the back of the dome. Leaping tag to Liliana. Back comes Kasara. Roll through into the bridging pin. And before the ref could even count to 1. This time she got it. Kick to the midsection. Hooks her up. Swinging neckbreaker onto Kasara. Kasara set into the corner. Tag back to Rose. Again for that tag combination with the package pile driver into the brain buster. Connecting. Covered by Rose. Busted up by Akira. Kasara set into the corner. Fight their way out with an elbow shot as the referee was laid out. Tag back to Akira. A double team. Gory style. Into that. Almost like a reverse STO or Sister Abigail type tag maneuver. Akira with the cover. Only getting a 1 count on Rose. Kick to the midsection. Akira. Pump handle. Suplex onto Rose. Into the cover. And busted up by Liliana. Kira sent to the corner. And Rose signed to tag in her sister. Kira grabbing the barbed wire bat, not able to use it, gets sent into the corner of the Nightshade Covenant. Tag back to Rose. And the drop kick into the Rough Rider onto Akira. Rose eyeballing her. Sets her up into the ripcord. Lariat turn her upside down, inside out. Cover. Busted up before the count of one by Kasara. Now Rose teeing off on Akira with the barbed wire bat. Now shot to the knee. Oh god, Kyle was like, really, ref? Oh boy. So we know Kyle is definitely watching this matchup. Kira a little weeble wobbling. And long distance into the cutter onto Akira. Rose with the cover. And another fall for the Nightshade Covenant. Leaping
Kira
headbutt.
busted open.
Leaping headbutt busted her open on the outside. But Kira, blood be damned. Power bomb onto Rose. Again, this is falls count anywhere. Rose choosing to take it back into the ring. Lifts her up. Oh, and shimmying down the back into a roll up onto Rose. And a fall on the board for the Black Widows. And now choking the shit out of Rose. Kira set into the corner. Kick to the chest, and then Rose just goes across the ring to tag back in Liliana. Drop kick in the corner, kind of swiped away by Akira. Kira sent to the other corner, elbows out. Liliana slamming Akira face first under the turnbuckle pad. Headbutt, shot to the face. Kira draped over the bottom rope, and I can see from a mile away. Drive by, kick to the side of the head. Liliana coming in with a sledgehammer. Tees off and goes for the cover. And another fall for the Nightshade Covenants. Side slam onto Liliana. Tag back to Sarah. Spear onto Liliana. Kasara going for the cover. And like a bat out of hell, Rose with the save. And down is the rep again. No nap time. Kasara sent to the corner. Upwards kick to the face from Liliana. Block up. Kasara with the scoop slam onto Liliana. Scoop slam again. Kasara. Splash off the mid rope. Connecting. Liliana set into the corner, able to elbow her way out. And Kasara dropped with the massive powerbomb. Liliana sent into the referee. Neck breaker by Kasara. Up kick to the face from Liliana. Long distance into a splash onto Kasara. Jabs to the face. Sets Kasara up. Drives Kasara into the mat. Tagged Rose. And a drop kick. It looked like Sarah was possibly going to pick up a weapon, but not allowed to. Yeah, Kasara not connecting on Rose. Oh. Sorry, able to dodge that roundhouse. But not that series of strikes onto Kasara into the Uranagi. Kasara sent to the corner. Tag to Liliana. Shot to the face. Here's the setup. Into the cutter off the top. Leaping tag to Akira. Liliana choosing not to utilize that light tube, or maybe she was just it had it knocked out of hand. Liliana driven into the mat and into the cover. 1 count only. Akira to the outside with that sledgehammer. Shot to the back on Liliana. Liliana back up. Akira setting her up with that spinning neck breaker. Akira representing the Second City Dojo on behalf of her part of the family. Kyle Young and Leon Young. Akira was twisting the foot and ankle, working on the knee joint of Liliana. Series of shots to the face. Liliana firing back with a shot to the face into that power bomb onto the floor. Goes for that sledgehammer. Misses with that one shot. It gets knocked out of hand, and Akira firing back with her fists. And Akira able to stop herself through in that Irish whip, so she doesn't end up in the barbed wire. Liliana with the elbows to the midsection. Uppercut shot to the face knocks down Akira. As Akira is laid out. I don't know if Liliana's just trying to get her steps in. Taking the long way. Dodges whatever Akira had in mind there. Able to Irish whip Akira back into the ring. Jabs to the face, chops to the chest. Spin kick to the face, drops Akira. Tag back to Rose. Springboard into the coffin drop. Kasara busting up that pin attempt. One-legged drop kick to the face of Akira. Rose not going for the pin right away. And chair shot to Kasara. Probably at the point of making sure Akira's tag partner not able to come in for the save. Akira stumped onto the ring apron, spear through the ropes. Not bad strategy at all. Gotta make sure that your opponent is not able to be saved. Freaking scratch. Akira coming out of the ring with the barbed wire bat. But Akira was the legal woman in this matchup. After that barrage of strikes to Kasara. Kira sets up Rose, power bombs her to the floor. Goes up top, going high risk. Drop kick to the face, drops Rose. Flips her over. Drives the knee into the floor. Double team by the Black Widows. Double suplex on the Rose on the outside. Now, Kira eyeballing Rose. Leg caught. Shoved down. Into the submission. And Akira refusing to tap. It looked like, yeah, Kasara was looking for Janice underneath the ring. Not able to utilize it. And, oh, punch to the face, knocks Kasara off the ring apron. Saito suplex onto Akira. Kick to the midsection. Hooks her in. And swinging neck breaker onto Akira. Not going for a pin or submission right away. Trying to make ensure that she can get that fall. Leg lariat style DDT onto Akira. Kasara with the series of strikes into that wheelbarrow hip toss. Well, I'm sure I made it false count anywhere. Maybe it's just not working, or they're just choosing to keep certain things inside the ring. Who knows? Yes, I know. Here's the thought, you stay in here. Casper trying to escape Alcatraz. Kira spinning neck breaker onto Rose. Well, either way, they've been still managing to get falls in this matchup, even if it's not showing as as falls count anywhere. Akira sent back into the ring by Rose. Rose picking up that mannequin arm and just cracked Ixara over the head with it as Ixara dropped off the ring apron. And I think the referee got cracked up behind and in the back of the head with that thing. Rose with those elbows into a submission. And he gets Akira Young to tap for the next fall. Spin kicks onto Akira and drops the knees to the back into the cover. Another fall in the favor of the Nightshade Covenant. About to be less than 2 minutes in this matchup. Tag Ixara. Drop kick onto Rose, but Rose back up. Shot to the back. Belly to back suplex. Rose brings her back up. Lock up with Kasar. Whips her into the corner. Tag to Liliana. Going for that package pile driver. Brain buster combination. Connecting. Cover. And before the count of one, busted up by Akira. That is true. Maybe I thought it was a false count anywhere, and maybe it wasn't a false count anywhere, but I believe I said it for that in the setup of the custom match. And another fall in the favor of the Nightshade Covenant. Either way, it's still a good match so far. Both sides are not without balls at all. And now less than a minute in this matchup. Tag back to Liliana. Again, going to that tag combination. Dropped on her head. Into the brain buster. Covered by Liliana. Another fall in the favor of the Nightshade Covenant. Now Liliana whipping to the corner. Boot to the midsection, dropping Liliana. And Kasara marching to the other end of the ring. And what has she got in mind? Sliding clothesline onto Liliana in the corner. And Rose is just on the outside, kind of like, come on, Lily, come on, Lily. And then gets dropped with that double axe handle. Ouch. But, yep, that woke up Rose. And your winners of this matchup, Rose Tagaya and Liliana Lancaster, the Nightshade Covenant. Here we are for our main event of the night. Inside Hell in a Cell, 2 out of 3 pin sub. Aristide, Angela and Marcus Corbin versus Heaven and Hell's Mr. and Mrs. U-Taker. Coming out first, at 7 foot even, weighing 350 pounds, Marcus Corbin. And at 5'10", weighing 210 pounds, Angela Corbin. Representing the Flaming Fire Moon Pack, Aristide.
Blow the bridge to the past, wipe the fingerprints, melt your heart encased in wax, steal it with a kiss. Our fate engraved, scar enslaved, as we mutually destruct. Repose my love of sinned enough for the both of us.
And of course, we have to have this going in the U-Taker playground for Hell in a Cell. Only place that would fit.
So tell me your secrets, join me in pieces, drawn and lit, coordinate our soul, eternally yours, eternally yours.
And now for their opponents. Coming out at 7 foot even, weighing 358 pounds. The patriarch of the U-Taker family, Mr. U-Taker. And his tag team partner at 5'6", weighing 190 pounds. The matriarch of the U-Taker family, Mrs. U-Taker. Hailing from the outer circles of hell, heaven and hell. in a Cell, 2 out of 3 pin sub only. But Mr. and Mrs. You know the Hell in a Cell like it's a second home. And the camera shot basically cuts off Mr. Yu's face right at the bat as the cell lowers, so. But here we go. He is a big guy, so. Angela going after Mr. Yu. Marcus gets sent in the corner by Tiny. Kick to the midsection, drops him. And now Tiny going after Angela, shot to the back. And Mr. Yu going after Marcus. Tiny dropping Angela onto her back. Angela able to catch her in a roll-up as Marcus with the drop kick onto Mr. Yu, having him roll out. Shot to the back on Tiny. And dropped onto her back by Angela. Lock up between Angela and Mr. Yu. Anybody wondering the relations? Mr. and Mrs. Yu, matriarch and patriarch of the U-Taker family. Angela, one of their youngest children in the Fantastic Four. And Marcus, the son-in-law. Who kind of ingratiated himself as also like a godson and to the godchildren of the Fantastic Four, as well as considering me like basically a mother figure in the same way he considers Tiny one. Cover by Mr. Yu. Only a 1 count by Mr. Yu. Angela basically growing up around the professional wrestling, just like her brothers and sister, seeing that their elder siblings as well as their parents in action. Kick out at 2 by Mr. Yu. And looks like there's a hole in Hell in a Cell and Tiny's wanting to go high risk up top. Let's see who goes flying. While Mr. Yu and Angela are occupied inside the ring. Kick out at 2 by Mr. Yu. Looks like Tiny and Marcus deciding to battle up top. Angela occupied with her father inside the ring. Up kick to the face. Mr. Yu sent out of the ring by Angela. And knee lifts to the midsection on Tiny by Marcus up top. Strike to the face at ringside. Uppercut to the face on Mr. Yu. Angela. Still on the... Now, Mr. Yu and Angela both going up top. And Marcus, you're not going to want to be left out. Everybody's going up top. There you go. Thank you. And now Tiny was going to go back down after Marcus, and now they're both going back up top to the on the ceiling. And referee deciding to get up to the top with everybody. Getting in their cardio. Hey, Dia. This is our main event of the night. Balls do not count on top of Hell in a Cell, unfortunately, so you gotta get your opponent inside the ring to make that count. 30 minutes on the clock for this matchup. There we go. Better shot. Too far away. Kick in the midsection by Mr. Yu on Angela. And Marcus with the save. As she being lifted up. Oh. Angela DDT'd by Mr. Yu. Tiny has a hold of Marcus. Neckbreaker will cross over the knee. Tiny with the boots to the side of the head. And down Angela falls off the top. Lost her balance there. Maybe decided to try and figure out how to fly. And as Mr. Yu is raising his hand up, fist up, and deciding to go down to the bottom, greet Angela. As Tiny and Marcus are battling at the top, and looks like they're both coming back up to rejoin Mrs. Yu and Marcus. It's only 2 out of 3 falls, but in a structure like this, you're definitely going to need as much time as you can to be able to...
This match should be over then. They've clearly fallen more than 2 or 3 times already.
All because he's literally taking it 2 out of 3 quote-unquote falls. Marcus gut shot to Mrs. U-Taker and dropped onto her head. Mr. Yu couldn't stop him. Lock up. Mr. Yu slamming Angela face first on the top of the cell. Now Marcus the shot from behind. And Mr. Yu able to... hold on a minute, everybody. Apparently the controller is wanting to die. So. Excuse me. There we go. Thank you. Just have to keep the controller on the charger. Decided to die. Okay. Back to the action. And Mr. U drops to the inside the ring, covered by Angela. First fall in favor of Aristide. And then elevated brainbuster by Marcus on the Tiny. And inside the ring. There we go. Now you got a better shot of up top and inside. Angela with the cover. Kick out at 2. Marcus keeping Tiny occupied up top on top. While Angela taking care of business inside the ring. Oh, trying to lift up her dad? Yeah, no. And Tiny set through the cell in the ceiling. Mr. U able to tie things up between heaven and hell and Aristide. And Marcus had the cover onto Mrs. U-Taker. Tiny eyeballing Angela. Up kick out of the corner. Marcus. Oh, was going to go have Mr. U. And Angela took advantage, for the cover, only got a 1 count, busted up by Tiny. Angela stepped blind out of the ring. Tiny sends Marcus into the corner. Scoops him up, slams him down, and Tiny traversing the ropes. Elbow drop onto Marcus into the cover. Busted up by Angela. Oh, hand around the throat of Angela. She's in trouble for the choke slam into the cover. Kick out at 2. And Mr. U going after Marcus, sends him under the ring apron, and 1 punch to the face from Tiny sends Marcus right into the backwards into the cell wall. She goes out, brings Angela back to her feet, eats a shot to the face, grabbing from behind, punch to the face from Angela, jawbreaker in return. Now Mr. U has going after Angela, sends her outside, and Mrs. U-Taker working over Marcus in the back part of ringside. Jawbreaker to Mr. U from Angela, shots to the face in return from both competitors. Mr. U keeping Angela occupied on the outside, decided to take it back up top. Getting a little closer. Mr. U slammed face first multiple times, and down he goes. And Angela decided to take it back to the floor. Mr. U slammed to the floor outside the cell as Mrs. U working on going back and forth with Marcus inside the cell on the right-hand side. Uppercut from Marcus. Jawbreaker. Angela going back into the cell to assist her husband Marcus. Oh, sees her dad back up to his feet, goes in his direction, decides to take it up top. Oh, we send the come at the midpoint. Oh, punch that face from Mr. U sends Angela blind to the floor. And he decided to continue all the way back up to the top.
That was value to 6 to 1.
There we go. That should work. And then Mr. U decides to just go through the hole. And they have to play cat and mouse go right after Mr. U. Good Lord. For Mord's sake. And then they just go back to fighting on the outside of the damn cell. After Angela gets whipped to the floor, Tiny and Marcus battling the back half of the ringside. Tiny heading in the direction of Mr. Yu and Angela. Jawbreaker to Angela. Jawbreaker in return. Uppercut to the face on Mr. Yu.
You're sitting over so close.
Controller died,
Oh,
and I had to put it back on the charging cord.
set it down.
Well, I'm trying to deal with this. I handle the controller. That's
I need to handle it. At least not until they go back up top and they decide to look at the pretty lights again. Then
I have it set where the I have control of the camera shot. So you'd have to try dealing with it if it ends up going weeble wobbling all over the damn place. Angela going back up top. Oh, Tiny was following up after her, but changed her mind. And then everybody's going back up to the top of the cell. Both teams are tied up at one fall apiece. And Tiny's seeing everybody deciding to still go to the top and be like, shit, you ain't leaving me out. Suplex on the Marcus by Tiny. And there's the referee trying to catch up with everybody. Shot to the face by Angela. And Marcus dropped down by Mr. Utaker, now trying to choke him the fuck out. Hey Carlos, welcome to the stream. This is our main event of the night. Whatever you missed, check out the replay. Shot to the face. And Marcus drops Tiny. Angela with a kick to the face of Mr. Utaker. And multiple stomps by Marcus into the leg drop on the Tiny. And now Mr. U just basically slamming Marcus and Angela's heads together. And that may have disoriented Marcus enough to almost fall off the damn top. Angela lifted up, slammed down by Mr. U. Cutter, or some type of face buster by Tiny on the Marcus. Shot to the face. Tiny with that Saito suplex, and Tiny ends up through the ceiling, drops down, and then just decides to go back up top. Mr. U with the shot to the face, slams Angela face first. Marcus, Death Rider onto Tiny. Now Angela. Oh, geez, now Mr. U just went flying. Now Angela going down to the bottom after him. As Tiny and Marcus still battling up top. Now if they keep it on the floor, Angela would have to get Mr. U back into the ring in order for the to get that final fall to get the win. Shot to the face by Tiny. And slams Marcus down onto his back. Marcus, the elbow shots on Tiny. Chops to the chest. Kick to the midsection. Elbows to the midsection. Tiny continuing to work over him while Angela is battling her dad on the right-hand side on the floor. And Tiny looked like she was taking things onto the floor, but deciding she was having too much fun up top. And now Angela's going to the and Mr. Yu are going to the top of the ceiling too. Jawbreaker from Tiny onto Marcus. Angela. Brainbuster on that steel onto Mr. Yu Taker. And now Angela going after her mama. Elbow in return. Oh, had to keep her balance up there. Angela slammed face first. Now Mr. Yu going back to fighting with her as Tiny turns her attention back to Marcus. Kick to the midsection. Powerbomb onto Angela. Kick to the midsection. Marcus. Powerbomb onto Tiny. And then the leg drop onto Angela by Mr. Yu. Now Marcus and Mr. Yu battling. As Tiny goes towards her daughter. Has her by the scruff of the neck. Series of shots. Scoop slam onto Angela. And now, with the riptide onto Marcus. And then the leaping DDT onto Angela. Dragon screw leg whip by Angela onto Mr. Yu. Marcus battling back and forth. Tiny slam down by Angela. And shot to the face of Mr. Yu Taker, knocking him down. Again, one more fall, and we'll have a winner in this matchup. Angela has a hold of her mother, drives her into the top of the steel. Now turns her attention to her dad. Oh, leg caught, kick to the inside of the leg. Has her dad in the powerbomb position. Dropping him. Now Marcus turning his attention to Tiny. And Angela was going over there like she wanted to get a whoop on her too. Turns her attention back to her dad. Hell's Gate submission. It ain't gonna count up there, but she's one of the child of the Yu Takers. Definitely knows to a T. Seeing her dad apply Hell's Gate submission. Shot to the face. Shots to the back by Mr. Yu. Side slam onto Marcus. And submission applied. It was that kind of jailbreak, some prison lock submission onto Angela by Tiny. Angela with a heel hook onto Mr. Yu. And he maybe has happened. Ain't no working up there. Again, Mr. Yu dropped on the back of his head. Up kick to the face. Gutbuster onto Tiny by Marcus. Then the senton. Angela knocked down by Mr. Yu. Marcus has a hold of Mr. Yu and slams him down onto that steel. Leg drop onto Tiny. Looked like a submission was applied on Mr. Yu by Angela. Saw it tapping, but not a working because it was on top of the cell. Lock up between mother and daughter. Has Tiny by the scruff of the neck. Oh, Angela almost fell off the top of this cell. Knee drop onto Angela. And a shot to the back of the head of Marcus. I'll go to the midsection and Marcus went flying. Angela left up there by herself with her mom and dad. Kick to the midsection by Mr. Yu. Power bomb onto Angela. Tiny going down to the floor to go after Marcus. Angela fighting back against Mr. Yu. And Tiny again taking it back to the top. She's like, I'm not done having fun up here. Now, Tiny and Marcus battling on the side of the cell. Tiny's face getting slammed into the steel, and down she goes. And Marcus decided to continue on all the way to the top to help out his wife, Angela. And now bobbing his head like Jacob Fatu. And up comes Mrs. U-Taker. And Tiny's trying to, yeah, no. And now just are changing her mind. Submission applied onto Mr. U-Taker. He's tapping. And Tiny, like a type of a gut buster. On to Marcus. And mother and daughter battling back and forth. Angela. Oh, almost falling off the top. And someone else went flying. Mark is all by his lonesome with his in-laws. Mr. Yu with the backbreaker on the Marcus. Angela comes climbing back up to help out her hubby. Again, all four battling up top. Nope, it looks like just Mr. Yu and Angela. I see Marcus and Tiny on the floor. Outside the cell. Kick the midsection. Angela. With the suplex onto Mr. Yu. And Tiny and Marcus both taking it back up top. The only way for to have an actual winner is to get back into that ring. I think they're having a shit ton of fun and not really caring about the falls. Tiny. Yeah, working over Marcus. Then turned her attention to Angela. Will you zoom in a tiny bit? Thank you. Double trapezius claw onto Mr. Yu while Angela was in that prison lock submission from Tiny. Kick to the face, drops Marcus. Turns her attention back to Angela. Mr. Yu brings him to his Marcus to his feet. Drops him with the tombstone pile driver. Angela battling back and forth with her mother and now bending off her dad. Mr. Yu shot to the face. Dumped onto his head with that German suplex. And Marcus went flying to the up to the floor. Wolves are not meant to fly. But I guess Marcus wanted to try. And as Mr. U's going down, heading down to the floor, Marcus is going back up. Power bomb by Angela onto Tiny. Now Angela going back after her dad. Hell's Gate submission on Mr. U-Taker. Marcus. Dropping Tiny onto her face. And now the headbutt. Leg sweep onto Marcus. And Tiny went flying. And Angela got choke slammed to the floor. Now it's Marcus and Mr. U battling it on top. Angela battling with Tiny. Now Mr. U getting in between those two, lifts up. Oh, that was Marcus lifting up Tiny. Nope. Elbows to the midsection on Tiny. And Mr. U, kick to the midsection. Powerbomb onto Angela. Kicks him away. And now Tiny going after Angela. Again with that submission.
Dang it, one of you fall through the top of the cell already.
There's a couple holes through that damn ceiling already.
Yeah, I'm just saying, they know they can't get falls up top, but they keep going for submissions and... Oh, hey. That had to hurt.
Well, let's see if two of them stay down there. But I'm not holding my breath. Angela and Tiny battling on top while Marcus and Mr. U in the background on the floor.
They're probably gonna go back up top because they're having so much fun up there.
As I said, hopefully that's why I said hopefully two people stay on the floor, but I'm not holding my breath. Well, Angela deciding to go down to the floor. Maybe they'll make Tiny do the same. And no.
Angela goes down, goes back up. Did I forget my keys up here?
Unless it's the keys to a goddamn hoverboard.
Why would Angela have a hoverboard?
That would probably be the only thing she'd need keys to up in the air.
But they're not in the air.
They're high up to be flying in
But
the air.
it's still technically not in the air. They are on a flat surface to something connected to the ground. Therefore, unless they themselves are not touching a flat surface, they are not technically in the air. They are standing on a tall structure, but the structure is still connected to the ground.
Moving on from the lesson in logic. Mr. You going back up top, of course.
Also, again, she's a phoenix. Why would she need a hoverboard?
I said what I said. Moving on.
Jeez, am I the only one who knows my godchildren?
I know damn well my godchildren. I say what I say and it's okay. Yeah, somebody needs to really fall through that damn ceiling. Because this is ridiculous.
They're having way too much fun up there.
They get 2 out of 3 falls. They were already tied up, and now it's like, okay, I'll just kill some time. This ends up in a fucking draw.
It can't end in a draw, babe. It has to be 2 out of 3 falls, and you have no frickin' time limit. So this
I do.
No, you don't. Where is it? Where's the time limit?
Hold on.
Tell me.
Hold on.
Babe, it would be on the thing. There is no time limit. There has not been a timer counting down this whole time.
I put it.
So again, like I said, if it's 2 out of 3 falls, then we're here till one of them gets another fall. You have no time limit.
I thought I made a fucking time limit, but.
Marcus trying to plant Tiny onto her head doesn't go through the top of the cell just yet.
Like, you have to go center of that damn structure in order to make it work.
It doesn't really matter where you are, it's just you have to hit a certain amount of finishers or hard impact moves
On the same fucking general area
a certain amount of time before it'll break.
Gutbuster onto Tiny by Marcus. Then the senton. Gorging himself. Yeah, they were right. They were plenty quick to get that first fall. And now, yeah.
Mr. U Tombstone.
Fighting so close to the edge of the cell. You just gotta do it just right in order to get them in the right spot to get back to the floor. we've got Brandon Bones in the live chat.
Hello, Bones.
Back to the action.
Fucking dick.
Back to the action. Blondie don't need that much TV time attention on my show. Scoop slam onto Marcus. Elbow drop. Another. Mr. U. An elbow shots to the midsection by Angela. And again, attempt to lift up her dad does not garner good results for Angela. And down Mr. U goes flying. And of course, it's like when certain people are around in the live chat during the times they end up flying off the top of the cell, like, whee!
Hey.
Marcus drops into the inside, and now we need somebody else to go down and greet him.
Mr. U going back down. Is he gonna go back inside the ring though?
Please. Yay! Here we go. Mr. U with the tombstone. No,
Nope,
it was
gut
like
buster.
a lung blower.
Yeah.
Into the cover. And that is finally it. Your winners of the match, Mr. and Mrs. U-Taker, Heaven and Hell.
You having fun over there?
Gorging on himself.
Oh, he's cleaning himself.
Are you tasting yummy down there? Anywho, that's been our show for tonight. I want to thank everybody who stopped in for the live episode, whether for a minute, hour, whole freaking show. Much appreciated. Appreciate those catching this on the replay. Until this Friday for our bonus match episode, I've been crushing Kelly Black alongside me, the Chaos Reaper, Atticus Black. Have a good night, everybody.